Hey guys, I'm here today to demonstrate this sort of proof of concept for an idea that I had. And the main question I had was, what if the player could determine the level of difficulty on the fly? And I don't mean that you can go into the main menu and change whether it's easy or hard. And I also don't mean that the game changes its difficulty based on how well you play. I mean, what if you could change the level of difficulty on the fly whenever you wanted in order to meet your own goals? And the best way to show why you would want or need something like that is an example. So this example here is, let's say we're playing, a bullet hell type game or a, shoot 'em up type game. And one of the great things about this game is you want to beat your high score. It's just one of those things that you always want to do in these kinds of games. Beat your high score, get as awesome a score as you can. Now, I know for a fact, after playing this game for so long, that I won't be able to reach my high score with the number of enemies coming at me right now. So what I want to do is I want to have more enemies coming at me so I can get more points and beat the high score. So I've set up sort of 3 different kinds of environments for the enemies. We can either have them spawn in multiples, we can have them move faster, or we can have them spawn faster. So for right now, we'll just go ahead and have them spawn faster. And the number of the spawn rate is determined by your level. So right now I'm going to go ahead and turn the switch on for spawn faster, top left corner. And as I bump it up, right now they're spawning once every second. I'm going to bump it up to 1. Now they're spawning once every half a second. So that's twice the amount of enemies coming at you. That's going to be more points for you in the end. Let me go ahead and bump it up again. Now it's now it's every quarter of a second. And if I bump it up one last time, now it's every I believe 20th of a second. So this is, as you see, you can get really ridiculous really fast. But it's really up to you. You want to have more enemies coming at you. You want to rack up that higher score. So let's go ahead and tone it down a little bit. I can bring it back down to a quarter of a second. Now we're back down to a half second. As you see, only the enemies that come out after that switch is activated or after that level is changed are actually affected, which is what we want. We don't want all the enemies on the screen suddenly changing at once. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that switch off. Let's go ahead and have them move faster this time. So I have the move faster switch sort of on. And now they're going to be going, see that one up there starting to move faster. And let me go ahead and bump it up level 2. And now they're all moving pretty crazy here. And level 3, pretty fast. So it's going to be a little bit harder to dodge these guys here. Of course, I can bump it back down whenever I want. So that's pretty interesting. And this can really be more than just a gimmick. This could be a core gameplay mechanic. This could be tied right into the gameplay itself. Let me go ahead and turn that off. Now, of course, my last one here is having them actually spawn in multiples. Right now, they spawn 1 at a time. Let's go ahead and have them spawn in multiples. Now they're going to spawn 2 at a time. It's pretty interesting. Makes it a little bit more difficult to kind of avoid them if they're so close together. Now I'm going to have them spawn 3 at a time, which is even more interesting. And last but not least, 4 at a time. And of course, I can bump that down whatever I want. Now, as I was testing this, of course, that's all fun. But really, if you're someone who likes to play these games a lot, you're going to know, well, one type of environment just isn't enough. What if I want them to move faster and I want more of them at the same time? Well, that's totally possible with the way I've kind of worked this up, because I thought that would be interesting. So let's go ahead and test that out. So what I'm going to have is I'm going to have them spawn faster, and they're also going to move faster as well. And of course, those 2 variables I can change whenever I want, and I will show you that. So I'm going to bump it up to 1, and let's just start 1 at a time. Actually, let's start with let's have them spawn faster first. So not right now. Now they're spawning every half second. Now I want them to move faster as well. So now not only are they spawning faster, but they're moving quite fast, and it's gonna be a little bit more difficult here. Just bump it up to level 2. There we go. See, now it's getting a little complicated, and of course you're just racking up that high score. And there, now level 3 is just really ridiculous. And you can do this with a lot of things. So I can even add in the other switch there where I have them spawn in multiples, and now it's just a flurry of enemies. And of course I can change that whenever I want. Let's say I want to slow them down, take off the there we go. Take off the spawn faster, or I can turn that on. Turn that back on. Let's see here. Let's make them move a little slower. There we go. Now they're moving really slow at a snail's pace. But yeah, this is just an idea I had, and I thought it'd be really neat to kind of program this out and see what it would look like in action. Obviously, I don't really have any collision stuff going on, or else you'd be mega dead. But yeah, that's what it is so far. Thanks again for watching, whoever is watching, and I hope to see you again.